Magandang araw at magandang gabi po sa mga nakakapanood sa gabi at sa lahat po ng naaabot ng video na ito. Welcome po dito sa ating channel sa AMV o Avoy Mix Video. Ngayon po ang tatalakayin natin ay ang isang inbensyon na uri ng maskara dito sa Japan. Dahil mag-ingat po kayo, baka ang kausap nyo ay hindi na yung dating kakilala nyo o ibang tao na. O baka naman, mahilig itong magtanong sa inyo at ito pala ay isang tinatawag na yung espiya ng kalaban natin, no? China. Kung makabili sila nito, tiyak, maaari nila itong magamit sa isang labanan batay sa kailangan nila para matalo nila ang kanilang kalaban. So, panoorin po natin ang video na ito at mag-ingat po kayo. Sabi ko, hindi lang AI ang ating dapat pag-ingatan, kung hindi itong bagong invention na ito. Ang video mula kay Blow Me AI. Panoorin po natin.
はい。これってどこにあるかわかりますか？
わからないよ。
この辺りの方じゃないんですか？
そうじゃないよ。イギリス出身です。
イギリス？
そうです。
うわ
ちょっと待ってよ。
Japan has just shocked the whole
Galing, no? Kala mo, yun na yung kausap mo, no? Kala ko nga, camera press, pero talagang maskara pala.
This incredible suit, which closely mimics real human skin, has fueled intense debates and caught the attention of both scientists and the public. Using advanced technology and materials, the suit replicates the texture, color, and warmth of human skin, marking a major breakthrough in robotics. It's making headlines and raising big questions about our future. Is this the next leap in robotics, or are we opening a Pandora's box of identity issues? Let's start with realistic masks. This unique mask shop in Tokyo, Kamenya Omote, started selling masks of real people's faces. The shop buys the right to use people's faces, and by utilizing the 3D printing technology, reproduces them into hyper-realistic masks. He is creating ultra-realistic masks that could easily fool you. These silicone masterpieces have pores, wrinkles, and skin texture so real, you'd think they were grown, not made. These marks cost around $720 to $920, but how do they pull off this facial sorcery? It's a multi-step process that's part art, part science, and all kinds of impressive. First, he creates a digital model of the face. Think of it like a 3D selfie on steroids. Then, he uses this to form a silicone mold that captures every tiny detail of the face. But here's where it gets cool. Each mask is then hand-painted by artists who are basically the Picassos of pores. He adds color, texture, and even those tiny imperfections that make a face uniquely human. This whole process takes 2 to 3 weeks. Now, you might be thinking, cool party trick, but what's the point? Well, hold on to your popcorn, because these masks are revolutionizing the film industry. Forget CGI. With these masks, actors can physically transform into different characters fast.
So, stop po muna natin, ano? Kung makikita nyo po, nakakatakot ito, no? Kung ang makakabili nito ay masamang tao at gamitin ito para makapangdaya ng kanyang kapwa. So, nakikita nyo po, yung alam naman natin lahat na ang isang bagay ay may dalawang pwedeng mangyari. Gamitin sa masama o gamitin sa tinatawag na kabutihan. Yung pala, yung kausap mo, hindi na pala siya yon, kundi peki na po pala yon, no? So, nakakatakot. So, kailangan sa mga panahon ngayon ay napakarami ng nangyayari at mga naiimbento. So, kailangan mag-ingat po tayo at maging masiyasat. Talagang kuhang-kuha kasi. Sige po, tuloy natin.
Then you can say Oscar nomination. But it's not just Hollywood that's interested. These masks are finding their way into security and forensic science, opening up new possibilities for covert operations and experiments. These masks are so realistic that they're causing serious security concerns. Imagine a world where anyone could look like someone else. It makes identity theft seem easy. We're talking about technology that could bypass facial recognition or allow crimes to be committed with a fake face. It's like something out of a spy movie, but it's happening right now in real life. This isn't just any mask, it's an engineering marvel that makes your typical Halloween costume look like a paper bag with eye holes. Made from platinum-grade silicone, it's not only safe for your skin but also flexible enough to let you express emotions like a Shakespearean actor. Sounds like something out of Iron Man, right? But this isn't for battling supervillains. It's designed to withstand wear
Talagang
and tear
kuwang-kuha
without
yung
losing
balat
its
ng tao, no? Kahit yung buhok pinagtiyagaan.
Let's head over to America, where a company called Ronier is taking things up a notch. These artists aren't just crafting masks, they're making full silicone suits that can completely transform your appearance. We're talking full body makeovers. These suits are so detailed, they include everything from realistic skin texture to anatomically accurate, well, everything. And before you ask, yes, they've thought about comfort. These suits are designed to be as easy to wear as your favorite pajamas, just a lot more convincing when you're out in public. And it seems like people are already giving these suits a try. Check out this tweet from Ivy Pokes. First time trying my silicone suit. It was an interesting experience. Looks like the transformation experience is living up to the hype. But wait, there's more. Meet Landon Meyer, the mad genius behind Hyperflesh. This guy started off making ultra-realistic baby masks, but he hit the big time with his Walter White mask from Breaking Bad. Picture this, Bryan Cranston, the actor who played Walter White, wearing a mask of his own character. It's like Inception, but with faces. People tweeted, "Hey, all wanted to give some background on these crazy-ass masks you may have seen recently. A few years ago, I saw some insane masks being used for cosplay, Halloween. I thought these would be amazing as living sculptures that gave these personalities new context." After Beeple's tweet, many people reacted and comment. Babia Eth tweeted, "Love the living sculpture smooth concept masks are freaking freaky and amazing." Stem tweeted, "And now it's just a matter of time until those MFers and Weiner costumes get their hands on this tech. Each of Meyer's masks is a handcrafted work of art. We're talking design, sculpture, 3D printing, and the works. And people are going crazy for them. When that Walter White mask hit eBay with Cranston's autograph, it sold for around $41,000. That's some serious cash for a fake face. So what do you think? Would you try one of these masks? Maybe, or slip into a full-body silicone suit for a day? Or is this all a bit too invasion of the body snatchers for your taste? The technology behind these masks is impressive, but it's also raising some pretty big questions about identity, security, and the nature.
So, hanggang dito lang po tayo kasi yung pong video na yan ay mahaba. Itong topic lang po natin ang kinuha natin. Ano? So, ito po yung ating nagiging reaction dito na talagang maganda yung pagkakagawa. No? Sinasabi ko sa inyo, ito po ay na-invento ng isang Japanese o sa Japan po. Sana hindi ito ma-ibenta sa China o maring meron din ito ang China at maring sana hindi gamitin pero ito po ay napaka-advantage po. Ano? Kunyari sa isang presidente, pwede siyang umorder nito. Kunyari yung si Vladimir Putin, pwede siyang mag-order nito ng napakarami at maaring magpanggap yun o na siya, no? Kokopyahin lang yung salita at yung action, konting training lang, kuhang-kuha na. Biruin mo, pati buong katawan po ay nagagawa na, no? Sinasabi nga nila, pwede itong isang pabalat sa robot. Alam naman natin sa China ay may mga tinatawag na ginagawa silang mga robot doon at pwede itong pabalat. At yun nga, sinasabi ko, baka ang kausap nyo ay kung hindi na yung kakilala nyo ay ibang tao, baka robot. Pero siyempre pag robot yan at hindi pa well-developed yun alam naman natin ang galaw ng robot, mahahalata kaagad natin. So, kung kayo po ay merong komento o tungkol dito, maaari po kayong mag-comment dyan sa ating comment box. So, sana po magsilbi itong paalala o babala na sa mga panahon ngayon, talagang kailangan nating mag-ingat. Hindi lang sa tinatawag na yung gadget o yung tinatawag na kasi AI di ba? So, sa mga digital concept na baka ang kausap mo sa monitor mo ay hindi yung taong yon. Yung nakikita mo sa monitor na maaaring madaya ka, no? Mismo doon sa actual na kausap mo. nung nakikita mo, nahahawakan mo, mag-ingat din po tayo doon. Sana ito ay, sabi ko nga, gamitin lang sa mga movie concept bilang tulong doon sa mga props o sa mga tinatawag natin na digital effect, ano, o yung mga effect. Alam natin na kailangan yan. Dapat doon lang siya magamit, malimitahan, o kaya o tinatawag na yung, kasi ang mga presidente nga, sinasabi ko sa inyo, kailangan nila nung kadouble nila, no, bilang para hindi malaman kung sino yung totoo doon. So, mahihirapan yung assassinator kung sino yung totoo. Kung marami yung nakikita niya gano'n, hindi niya alam kung sino. So, yun ay isang magandang bahagi. Pero kung ito'y gagamitin sa isang pagtakas ng mga wanted at magsusuot sila ng ganito, medyo pangit na po talaga yung gano'n. Sige po, salamat po sa pag-tune in dito sa ating channel. Maraming salamat po. Magkita-kita po ulit tayo sa susunod.